morning, everybody. It was raining earlier. Not really raining recently. My name is Nancy. I am a personal trainer, fitness instructor, and wellness coach at your fingertips. And today I am going to be cooking the foods that I got at the supermarket. I hope you saw the video. I got some foods that are going to help me get my health back. I am going through a health setback. I had COVID, there's stomach issues, and now look at my fridge. I got some veggies in there. I really stopped eating because I lost my appetite and food tasted weird. And I got drinks that are not just vitamin water. I got tired of that. And this morning, I am going to start my day eating some, I know, please don't do this all the time, chocolate cover, dark chocolate cover, espresso beans, pistachios. I love these ones. These are great, the cherries and the blueberries. And the reason why is because I am feeling bad, feeling exhausted. I worked out yesterday the way I'm not used to. I lost my rhythm, like I mentioned, and I worked out, and I feel super tired. Feel like I'm just gonna stay home today and work out here. I am also on my period, so I really needed to have some chocolate. So I already got a few and I'm going to have perhaps a few more, just a handful of them with some tea, so that way the caffeine is gonna help, the protein in the pistachios. I have some walnuts in there that I added, so those are good for your brain too. So I'm ready to do this, and later on I'll be preparing my lunch and I'll be sharing that recipe with you. Alright, see you in a bit. Hello, I am ready to make something for lunch using the vegetables that I got at the supermarket. I'm making a stew/soup that I saw my grandma making. It's a different way of cooking, but trust me, you're gonna get the most out of those vegetables. I'll be steaming some, I'll be stir frying some, and it's just then I'll show you what we're gonna do. And so what we're using the mushrooms, the bell pepper, the tomatoes, the onion, and of course the broccoli. And the goal here is to make something that is going to be so rich, so good for you, that is going to boost your health. I really want to improve my metabolism, my immunity. I'm just out of control right now. I'm done drinking pills and drinking vitamins. I want to get the real deal. So that's the goal today, to boost your health and to enjoy it. It's gotta be good. I love food. If it's not delicious, I don't care if it's healthy. Okay, so it has to have both. It has to be delicious and it needs to be healthy. So without further ado, let's get into the recipe. I made sure that I washed everything, so everything is triple washed by me. And I love to cut the center of the broccoli stem. It's so delicious. I find it super crispy, and the flavor is mild. It's not as strong as the upper part of the broccoli. I don't chop the broccoli too tiny, but if you care about presentation, you want to impress someone, you might want to take more time making them a little bit smaller. My father had a lot of issues with his head, brain, and the doctor prescribed a lot of raw onions, and I thought it was pretty disgusting. He would eat them in bowls. Now I love my onions, particularly when I roast them, toast them, and then I blend them together. It's just an explosion of flavor. And I am removing the skin of the tomatoes, and that is because having the skin stick to the roof of your mouth is a horrible feeling. And if you're eating, having a conversation, and then trying to remove the thing is just awkward. It has happened to me when I'm trying to continue paying attention to what the other person is saying, but I'm just battling. And if you want to avoid issues with your blender, make sure that you cut them at least in half. I didn't do that. I just threw them in there, and then I kind of figured out afterwards, and it always works. So it's really up to you. And yes, it worked.
The mushrooms, I like them soft, so I do roast them with some oil. I used the olive one that does not have that many calories. I believe it's 0 calories. And then the broccoli, we steam them so we can preserve all the nutrients and antioxidants and vitamins. And I already had those onions roasted before, so they don't need that much time. Now that everything is soft or softer, now we are going to mix everything. This is my favorite part because I can start to smell what everything is gonna taste like, and it's just so yummy. And I add different spices, but you can add the spices of your choice. I use the caldo de pollo. It's a Mexican or Central American spice that we add. I like turmeric. It's an anti-inflammatory and I like the taste.
Well done! Wasn't that quick? Alright, here is the end result. Smells so good, people. You can eat it with some protein like chicken or fish. And I have a lot to share. If you want some, hit me up. And make sure that you have some carbs with it, okay? I do want you to, well, it depends on what body type you have, but you should be having some carbs. I'll be pairing it with maybe some tortilla chips. You can eat it with rice or bread or even pasta, not the noodle type, but the other kind will be great. You can add cheese to it. Just enjoy your food however you like it. The way I cook it is to have the nutrients stay. Like when you steam it, stir fry it, when you do those type of things, you're trying to prevent the vitamins from just being drained when you boil it and that type of cooking. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this meal. You prepared and enjoy it with your family or someone that you love. And so then, please take good care of yourself. Let's keep at it. I hope this will give me a boost of everything that I need in my body. Take care, okay? Bye.